Al Jr. Oh my gosh. Haven't spoke to you for a while. I'm going, okay, I've got a couple suppliers named Alan too, so. 076, yeah. My name is Alan Houghland, born in Vancouver 65 years ago, and had a career in the variety of industries over many years. Worked in a bank, worked engineering as far as running survey crews, worked for Alcan building products, Reynolds building products, and then for the final large amount of my career, I worked for a company called Macon Metals, which was a metal supplier. Prior to coming to Upal Building Products, I was working for a company called Macon Metals, and we were a supplier of metal and aluminum and steel products. Worked there as a product manager in both manufacturing, aluminum product manager, non-ferrous product manager, and outside sales throughout British Columbia for major accounts. Developed a very large account base and dealt with the mills for direct deliveries and both offshore and domestic. Back in 2010, a customer of mine was Jagtar Upal, and he was just a few years into Upal Building Supplies, and he approached me and asked me if I was happy where I was working. At the time, I was 58 years old and looking for a new opportunity. Jagtar made me an offer that was very attractive for working as general manager and then to slow down to 3, 4, and 3 days a week, which was very attractive for me. Jagtar was an account of mine at Macon Metals, and he started off, I remember him coming in with Simrit and very interested in buying metal from us at the time, and he came in at 4:30 on a Friday afternoon, and we negotiated a deal to supply metal. He was just getting into making metal flashing, and I gave him some ideas, and at that point he became a very loyal and growing account. I remember in the first year he bought $500,000 worth of metal and said, next year I'm going to double. Well, he over doubled. He did $1.5 million. When I left in 2010, he was actually our largest account in Western Canada. We sold him around $2.5 million worth of steel, which is considerable. And at that point, he made the offer to me, and I thought it looks like a good opportunity to help him grow his company, and we'd become good friends by that time. Came over a little surprised at some of the organization and realized that I had a big job ahead of me. That included putting in the purchasing systems, our accounts payable, everything from our sales organization, our computer, putting in a multi-line phone system, our website, and working on promotional materials. It was a full-time job, and it was a lot of work, but over the next 4 years we grew the company from where it was, moved to a new location. I was instrumental in getting new racking in to make us more efficient in running materials and the storage materials. From that point, after the 4 years, it was working pretty smoothly, and at that point I decided to go down to 4 days a week with his blessing, and we worked with many accounts, and I was doing more account development and working with new products. Went down from general manager and delegated some of the clerical tasks to some of our inside staff here, and worked on more the marketing, new product development, new suppliers, and for the last 3 years, that's what I've been doing. And appreciated the opportunity to help Jagtar out. He's, again, a good friend, and be retiring at the end of this month, but hope to be a resource for him ongoing. Anytime he does need help on any marketing or new products or dealing with the vendors, I'm going to make myself available to him as a consultant. So I appreciate the 7 years I've had with Jagtar, and he's been he's grown, and he's got a great team here, and I know that he will continue to impact the construction industry with new products and expanded manufacturing here. Again, I appreciate the time, and thank you to all the staff, and I'm going to miss you.